Hi, and welcome to Scale Navigator Dashboard, your plugin interface for exploring and capturing harmony, as well as your infrastructure for sharing that harmony with the instruments, software, and musicians and players that you're trying to improvise with, record with, or perform with. Scale Navigator for Exploration is a series of interconnected networks of harmony, starting with the scale network, in which scale nodes are connected and they have all notes in common except for one. So one pathway through that network is the circle of fifths, which encompasses all of the diatonic scales. Other scale classes include acoustic, harmonic major and minor, as well as all the modes of limited, some of the modes of limited transposition popularized by Olivier Messiaen, and of course the whole tone scale from Debussy. When we select a scale, we also select a chord that is a subset of that scale. And we can kind of see the local network for that current scale we're in over here in the Navigator, where we can see all the neighbor scales, which are different by exactly one note. Once we're inside of a scale, we can see a series of interconnected chords, also connected by only one note different. These are the triads that are inside of this scale, like A flat is inside of A flat harmonic major, also C augmented, and we can create extensions of those chords as well. As we're exploring these networks, we can keep what we find by using the sketchpad. So if we come across a scale chord pairing that we particularly like this A7 flat 9 in the context of D harmonic minor, we can hit the save button and save it to our sketchpad, where we're sort of keeping and arranging ideas into progressions. We can output all of this as MIDI. We can output the current voicing of the chord, of this C13 chord. We can output it on this port and this channel. We can add other MIDI output types like pitch classes of the scale, or the root of the scale, or the chord's root. And we can route those to different instruments and different MIDI channels and ports as well. We can filter what kind of chords we'd like to encounter by, using this interface over here, adjusting the voice leading smoothness, allowing different roots to occur, different chord qualities, and we can also modulate to different parental supersets, different scalar supersets that this one chord might belong to. This C13 chord belongs to F diatonic, but it also belongs to octatonic, F harmonic major, and C acoustic, so we can sort of pivot modulate in that way. Of course, we can generate tablature. That is, how do we play these different harmonies on the instruments that are available to us in our studio? For example, how do we play, this F diatonic scale on banjo? How do we play D harmonic minor on banjo? And of course, there's other tablatures and notations available to us that can all be transposed depending on if we want to detune our guitar or use a transposing instrument like a saxophone. We've discussed exploring harmony, we've discussed capturing harmony, and then the last part of Scale Navigator Dashboard is sharing harmony. That is distributing harmony to the people in your ensemble. This ensemble is called the MIDI Awards. Anyone can join this ensemble and become a member. While I am the host, I am in charge of setting the harmonic state. That is, what is the current scale and what is the current chord, and that information can be disseminated to anyone else who's signed in as a member to this ensemble. You can see other ensembles here with various other hosts, and you can join that way. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this quick, brief description of Scale Navigator Dashboard, which is a new interface for harmony. That is, exploring harmony, capturing harmony, and sharing it with your friends. Thank you.